Hello, Tara here. So we're on to, what's this, number 5? The 5th layout with my Notes on Fall kit. Just getting a few things ready here, and I'm going to use this sketch. This is the Scrap a Sketch number 161 from their Facebook group. And I have 2 pictures here of our great niece and her mom. So kind of got things ready here. I originally didn't have this sheet of green in with this page kit, but it was left over from my paper from the kit. So I gutted it for the to mat the photos, and I don't know why I did it this time, but I cut a 2-inch border on this for some strange reason. Usually I do a 1.5, and then I had to trim down a little bit on each photo so that I could use the piece that I had. Otherwise it wasn't going to be wide enough. I think I trimmed these down to 3 3/4. I had to take a 1/4 inch off of them so I could use my paper. Whatever. I don't think anybody will know. But anyway, this is going to be our base here. So I'm going to start out with let's see. I have this piece. Goodness sakes. So I had this piece because this center portion is not showing. I cut it out so we can save that. May as well just start plunking things on, eh? No time like the present. And I think I left, yes, I left a bit of a border. I think I took off, say, 5/8 of an inch. Yeah, so these are, nope, 3/8 of an inch. So these are 11 5/8 long. Just so you get a little peek of the color around the edge. And then for the middle portion then, it looks like a strip going the whole way up. But again, a lot of it's covered. So I think I had, yeah, the bigger piece in the top. I think I'm going to just, so not butt it right. I think I've got enough room with this piece that I can, yeah. So I'm gonna just slightly overlap that so it, do you know what I mean? Like, well, I guess instead of talking about it, just do it. So it kind of halves the distance of the border, so it just, I just think it's a little more interesting. And we're just going to use this line to line up so we don't have the debacle of the one from the other day. Good grief, that was a struggle. So going to go slightly above that and like that, and I think those should line up. Let's yep, good enough anyway. And then this piece will go in the middle. And I'm going to put it slightly down from the edge because we do have a punched border to go in behind here. So the green, this piece and this piece, those are all uniquely created, and this is Stamperia. But they go together so nicely. So these are my leftover scraps. So we'll just put those to the side. Let's see here. So from the looks of our sketch, the punched border doesn't go all the way across here. I punched a full strip, but let's see. Let's cut it off right there. Yeah. And then we will do a few little, we won't bother distressing the bottom edge because that's going to be tucked under. But I do want this to be kind of messed up a wee bit. Just, okay. And again, we've got some nice ledger lines on here, so maybe down a little bit more. Feels like something's sticking here. Okay. Got a little overzealous with the glue there. Or not the glue though. Ah! All right, let's just do this. Because it does come along fairly easy instead of messing with tape. All right. But actually I do need a bit of tape or it's going to be gaping. Just put one little piece there, a little piece there. Okay. Okay. So, per the sketch, I'm going to kind of go like this. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Perfect. And then, okay, so they show one tag up there. I kind of prepped a few because, you know, my aversion to just single tags, but Kitty, you want it in, so don't you be. Okay, why don't we do a little piece of a foam dot there. And I originally was going to do like that, but then I thought maybe the pine cones would be cute sticking out, or should we do like that? Because I don't think I'm going to write on it. You know, and this guy was cute too, but too much of him was going to be hidden, so maybe like that. Kitty, what's up? Huh? You want it in? Are you going to be a pest? Huh? Is that your plan for today? I'm going to guess that's likely the case. Okay, so we can actually trim this off. Let's see here. Burp. And attack. Like so. And then I just like to, with my fingers, just do a little bend. Okay. So trucking right along. I think I may as well put these down. I don't think I'll be moving them. Okay, Kitty. Well, give me 1 second, okay? Let me put these pictures down and then I'll let you go. Were you just being nosy? You just wanted to come in and see what I was doing? That sounds about right. Okay, Kitty tended to. Now, we have these little bits, and I guess we won't use this unless, I mean, I could tuck another one in down here. I don't know. No, I think that's too much. I have to learn to edit a little bit instead of just throwing everything on. So I had these die cuts from the Simple Stories. What's on there? Simple Stories collection pulled. And when I was going through my through my stash yesterday looking for a piece of twine, I came across this. I want to say this came 2 years ago in like a Not Just for Boys kit. I don't know. It's so pretty, isn't it? I think I've used it once, or maybe not at all. I feel like I need to get it into rotation. My problem with sheer ribbon is how to attach it so that you don't see it. You almost need to have something layered over top in certain areas so that you can use your adhesive. Anyway, I've got this. So we were going to use leaves for the title. However, why don't we just figure out a few embellies here. That's a nice grouping there, although I also have this little photo, this little sticker photo that I kind of feel like using. Should he go down here maybe? I should have had these dusted before I started, hey? Okay, so this could go maybe here. And then I don't mind trimming off a little bit of that leaf. Or do I try and make it more? So here they have it kind of joining the two. I can cover up a bit of dead space there. In that case, this leaf could, I feel like it's too big. Unless, okay, so we've got two kind of clusters there, unless I do a third. Unless I do like one either over here or up here. My inclination is to go here. Yeah. In which case, this maybe needs to come, nope. No, I think this one needs to stay here. And maybe this one here. Running off the page. And then this one could go up just a skosh. Okay. And then we've got these pretty little blossoms that we could scatter just kind of haphazardly. So maybe tuck that just in behind. And then this is the red, so we could do just one kind of falling. That you kind of want like a grrr. And then we could put one of each of these, well, leaves would be the title. And I almost feel like layering it over this leaf. I almost I feel like I want two bigger ones there. So maybe bring this one back up and then have leaves overlapping that. And then here we could do Cool and Crisp, and then Falling for You down here. And then, oh, we still haven't done anything about this trim. Too much? Too much. We'll save that. We'll save that. Okay, so then down here we need a few little bits just to fill in so it doesn't look like it's hanging out on its own. We tucked one under there and one there, and maybe this one sliding down off the bottom. I think that's good. I think I might just leave it at that. Okay, I'm gonna tack stuff down and be right back. Okay, that is a super simple, fast layout for me. I just kind of plunked everything down where we were saying, and I had these 3 little hearts, added those in, and then I grabbed, just for a tiny bit of sparkle, these are Prima Magic Love Satin Crystals, and I just added, kind of tucked 3 in here. And then this trim, I only had enough, I didn't even have enough to tie it, but it's kind of an ombre, like a pretty blue into brown, so I just stapled them on there, and I think I'm gonna call that good. I really like how that turned out. Nice and fast, and yeah. Anyway, that's good for today. We will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.